head, this game was before your coaching, and usually most of these games they're pretty recent, and I'm just kind of messing around, or not messing around. I'm kind of experimenting to see what rules I can break while getting away with it. And you calling out what's right versus what's wrong helps me a lot with my mindset,
Mm-hmm.
like what to be thinking about.
Okay. So this game, assuming you think that they're invading your top side, which is funny because because you actually see him walk out, so unless you see him walk back in, I see no reason. Unless you think he's gonna do this, I see no reason why you think he's starting your blue. Like you saw Veigar, but you haven't seen Jax yet. I know you saw Yorick, but Yorick could just be placing a ward on your Gromp or ward on your blue. So as long as you don't see Jax, that's the only person that actually matters. I would still start my top side. If you're scared of them invading, then I think you can start Wolves, which is completely fine. But just because it's Malphite, so I don't see any purpose in pathing towards Malphite or doing the three longsword into base into Malphite's lane. Um, unless you're looking to split map and do Krugs into his bot side, but it looks like you obviously messed up your clear. You didn't. You haven't. I don't know why you haven't smited a red or Krugs. You also didn't drink your pot until you're too low. So this is obviously like uh,
Oh my god.
an
I
un.
don't remember this game.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit
Oh
unreal.
man.
That's not
Yeah.
really like a mistake you can do.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, not really much to say. But again, I just don't see the purpose in pathing up. Even if you didn't die, you're just off your path. You're still pathing into a Malphite Yorick lane, which is no point to path towards this lane, right? Well, bot
Yeah.
lane, imagine if you path bot lane, and you're here to counter gank this 3v3. Like, what looks more important to play for? Philios Shaco versus Soraka Caitlyn or Malphite Yorick? So death,
It's
no death.
definitely just
Because even,
excessive
because even
fear.
if you died, but you pathing down, instead of you finishing your blue right now, you'd be finishing like here right now, right? And you'd still be able to, if
Yeah.
Soraka's low or Jax is low, you can fight Jax off the bot crab, or you can look to kill Soraka and then leave, right? So I don't really care about the death, as obviously, even though it's bad. It's more about that you're
That's
out
that's
here.
one thing. That's one thing that your previous coaching sessions really helped me with Talon, which is like you told me something specific, which is like, oh, this guy's running Ignite, and I was like, oh, that's a really good way to look at lane volatility. I never thought of it that way,
Mhm.
and I started looking at that, and bro, I don't think you understand how many kills you've gotten me just from that one tip. Like I've genuinely snowballed like 5 or 6 games, fully by myself just because of that one tip. It's actually insane.
That's good. But all right. I mean, I'm glad. I would say here though, there's still some tracking you can do. He cleared down obviously because you see him gank bot, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely full clear down, and normal League of Legends is when your first camp respawning Gromp, your Krugs usually respawns at 4:15. Usually it's like 4:12 to like 4:20. That's usually where the first camp respawns. First camp almost never spawns past 4:20 because unless you're like Yumi jungle, literally, right? So at this point in the
Yeah.
game, the only reason why for you, even for you, like you literally died, but your Raptor's already up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for you in this case, you see he just getting bots. So instead of doing the scrab,
Just
just
take the Raptor.
I mean he's done. Jax didn't start Raptors. He did direct Krugs, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So I would just hop over this wall, hop over this wall, and take his Krugs, and then after Krugs, then you can take Scuttle, and then you can base, right?
yeah,
So you take Scuttle, you start your base, and you want to base on Dirk, but you're 30 gold off Dirk, so you can't buy Dirk. You're gonna be forced to buy a double longsword, right? And you know his
yeah.
Krug's up, and you know that he won't be here in time because you just saw him on Vision ganking bot right now. You could E over this wall, E over Baron wall. It's 420. It's literally impossible that his Krug isn't up. It's not humanly possible, unless he literally died on red buff like you did on Krugs. So
Yeah,
even
yeah.
now, it's tracking very, very easy, obvious tracking, and then you'd base on Dirk. And now you should be pinging danger on his Krugs because you should know he's going to base after a bot gank and run to his Krugs right now. So now you should be doing some sort of tracking and telling your teammates he's on Krugs now. And now he's probably on Raptors. And now he's probably on his Wolves. And if we go for this bot gank, I'm terrified because if you go for this bot gank, he's on Wolves and he could go Wolves to bot. So this guy did rat. He's really slow. He's just super fucking. He might maybe look for like a top gank or something. This is insanely slow. But now here he is. Gets the kill mid. We go Wolves to ground, but it's one of like we're 7 minutes in. We haven't really done anything. Like
Yeah.
we haven't ganked. We haven't counter jungled. We haven't got an objective. We're not up CS. We're actually dead even. We just haven't done anything. Um, even when you go behind early, you can always do something. Obviously, you take this Krug example. I haven't seen any gank examples, but you think you can't gank when you're so far behind, which you did it to yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're gonna try to farm back up to stabilize. When your reds respawn, you should know his reds respawn. So now, right now, you should be in a. We'll see what he does. After this mid gank, he has two options. Option A, go to his red buff, which is up, and if he does that, you can go and after take the dragon because he's topside. Option B, if
Hmm.
you see him right after this mid gank cross into dragon, then you could just go and take his entire topside because you know his red's up, and then you know his Krugs are probably spawning soon too. So after this thing, we should have either a dragon in 20 seconds or we should have red buff in 20 seconds. Let's see where he goes. It looks like minimap he's going to his red buff. So after I would skip Krugs and just start dragon immediately right now after red buff, right? Which is what you do. So that's good.
So the thing is about my tracking with with Talon, or at least in this game specifically, because I've noticed this instantly became better for me recently, which is that I'm so focused on like his clear, because I have like a very specific clear in mind that I keep trying to execute. It's just tunnel visioning me so hard. I'm not even thinking about like I'm like not thinking anywhere near as much as I should be on tracking the jacks
Mm.
because I'm just so focused on the on clearing it properly.
But I don't understand
But
what you mean by clearing properly. This like I don't.
like I'm not used to like dragging camps and stuff like that. And I'm not used to not smiting my red to smite my Krugs. Like
You don't have to
the
do all.
reason I died.
You're overthinking. Just do the camps. Fuck the. I don't care what you're smiting. Smite red, smite Krugs. I don't care what you're smiting. Just like you're overthinking. I don't know what coach
It
told
probably
you.
doesn't it doesn't matter,
It
huh?
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's a 2 second luxury. How do you say min max? But you can't min max. You can't like you're trying to learn how to fucking hopscotch when you're fucking falling trying to walk correctly. Like stop trying to.
Not just that.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Not
what.
just that. It's like I'm trying to min max in an elo where everyone's
No, the
ass.
elo doesn't. No, that doesn't matter. Sometimes min maxing an elo that has no, that doesn't matter at all. If anything, it's you could argue it's like better to min max in a small elo because you can like there's two things to get better at. Like there's like the big things, like you can say the big things, right? Like
Yeah.
mechanics, or pathing or the big things,
Fundamentals.
and then there's like the small things like the min maxing, like dragging a camp perfectly, smiting or blue over Gromp. Technically Gromp is 1 second faster when you're clear, you know what I mean. There's and but
Yeah.
funny enough, you could climb and not improve your fundamentals at all and just improve min maxing. That's the thing too. Obviously this is just more consistent and better, and you become a better player by doing the big things, but you could definitely climb. So the elo you are, you could be an iron or you could be in challenger. This doesn't become more or less important. So that doesn't matter. It's more like priorities. This will always, you could be in challenger, you could be an iron. This will always be more important to learn than this. That
Okay,
doesn't
that
make
makes
this
sense.
doesn't make this bad to learn just because the elo you are.
Yeah,
Like
that makes sense. That
you
makes
can't
sense.
say in challenger it makes more sense to be better at kiting and camp than it is mechanics. No, in challenger is just as important to be better at number one thing than number two, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I just think the priority it's just a priority list. Like you need to get better at actually, not dying to fucking Krugs than worrying about which camp am I gonna smite. That's the priority list. Right.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay. Let me open this map. You see Malphite die, you should just immediately open to your bot side. Sorry, his bot side, because you like. It's not about if you know your camps are down or up. No matter what, the question is you can't. Let's say these camps are up. Let's say Blue and Gromp are up right now. Can you fight these Blue and Gromp with
No,
with
no.
Veigar roaming and top being dead? No. So these camps are
Yeah.
up, you can't fight them. These camps are down, well then they're down, and then there's no point to be up here. So there's no scenario where you should open here instead of his blue, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you look at bot, like your bot's pushing, so if Kalen's potentially diveable as well, and you actually have everything. You have flash up, you have ult up, you just spent all your money, so you actually have pretty strong components, right?
Yeah.
There is no scenario which is running to my blue, because if you ran to his bot side, these camps would already be dead, and now you have free time.
Yeah.
You're so much
Yeah, that
faster.
100% makes sense.
Because now you literally weren't able to do Gromp because you're scared of Jax coming. So you actually just that's it's not -1 camp either. It's -2 camps because it's one camp you take from him, and +1 camps you get. So it's actually a 2 camp difference, just for being 15 seconds late. Okay. This guy has cage. I have no idea how we're ganking. If you saw him waste cage,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But if he has cage, I have no idea how this gank's working, which is obviously
Yeah,
what
like
happens. This is go back to like previous settings. You say according to you, you don't do this anymore, but I still need to
yeah, this
see.
is
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
this is before the coaching.
yeah. This is why I also recommend you. I know you said you want to be like a regular, like I get it. I do not recommend
Hmm.
you uploading VODs 5 days from now from what you play
Yeah,
today, because this is
I
going to
realized
happen,
that.
and we're just gonna be wasting time. Because last
I
session,
realized that.
all my complaints last session were you skipping camps, which is something you told me that you stopped. So
They're gonna
like,
be the same.
yeah, so like,
Yeah,
what we're even like learning here, right?
that's true. Yeah, but at least I will get something out of it, but
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
just get way
in
less.
this case, there's tempo and jungle tracking, which we didn't talk about earlier, right? Tracking the
Yeah,
jacks
yeah.
and the tempo example we just saw. That's new, but I'm just saying I don't know. I'm not saying don't upload VODs, 1 or 2 days ahead of time, just not five, because this one's literally five.
No, no,
No.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got you.
yeah, yeah.
I understand. I literally
Sounds
was
good.
thinking about that the other day. I was like, I was looking over the game that I submitted,
Uh huh.
and I was like, dude, I'm like just making the same exact mistakes
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
like
it's fine.
like there's I'm just gonna be these are all gonna be mentioned
Mhm.
again. It's fine though.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just
true.
stop doing that in the future.
Yeah, it's just,
There's still one more game, by the way. There's still one more game that's pre-coaching I have. Do you think it's too late to swap it out or
yeah. I mean, if you could play a game before tomorrow's session's at 12:30, the next session is in 13 hours. So if you play another game next 13 hours, you think it's gonna be better? Why not?
yeah, maybe.
Anyways, we got a nice kill here. Now we play to pull dragon, which makes sense. Our AD carry is dead, so pull the objective. Looks good. Go to our top camps. I looked at base soon and move to his bot side. You have a lot of money. I don't know why you're staying up here. You have 1500 gold. Here you just base. You'll buy Dirk plus another longsword, or you could buy Ionians plus Dirk actually. Um, and I mean, every single bot gank this game has worked. No, like every time. I mean, I know you've only done one gank, but the one gank you did bot worked. Um,
Yeah,
and
they're the winning lane for
yeah,
me.
and then you're only winning lane. And you look at these lanes. You have top, which is Yorick, which is too tanky. Mid, which is every single time you went mid, he just throws cage up. Jungle is I forget who the fucking jungler even is. Jax. It's pretty hard for you to kill 1v1 because his E stops your Q, right? So, and then you look at Bali and it's Kayle and Soraka. So you have hard to gank top, hard to gank invade jungle, hard to gank mid, and you have two double immobile carries bot laners, right? Um,
Yeah.
how are you like every single decision should be based off those guys. So right now you kill this Gromp, boom, insta base. You have to understand how much you're wasting so much time, and it has nothing to do with previous coaching earlier. You kill this at 16:00. It takes 8 seconds to base. And it's gonna take you 20 seconds to run all the way here. So in 30 seconds you'll be in Balian. So you'll be Balian at 16:30. Okay.
Hmm.
And if we look where you are instead at 16, it is now 16:30, and it's 30, and now we're recalling, right? So imagine you'd be here
Yeah.
right now with all these items you just bought. You're here, and you're chilling in this bush or chilling in this bush, And
No,
boom!
but
Oh, and look
that
at this.
is
And Jax is ganking bot. You over this wall. Boom! Sa- save Aphelios and kill Jax right now. Perfect example. You literally save this guy, kill this guy. This is how you start coming back. Boom! Now you get a level lead. Now your winning lane keeps winning instead of being dead, and now their balling hits place now or some shit. You know what I mean?
that is
It's
also something you've like helped me out with in the other sessions, which is like understanding how useful it is to be efficient with my time. Like you would
mhm
tell me, "Oh, you're wasting time not getting these camps. If you got all these camps, you would go up here." And I'm like, "Okay, you're right." So I started doing that and prioritizing just being quick with getting my dead time up,
mhm
and it was insane.
yeah.
It was
Because
insane.
this is
Did you see the game I submitted in the Jungle Kingdom wins? My Viego game?
yeah, you like hella killed or something.
I had a 93% kill participation, and my entire it was literally a 1v5 as
Mhm.
Viego.
Yeah,
I had
I mean,
like
that's good.
the whole team had like 30 kills, and I was responsible for like 28 of them.
Mhm
It was pretty fun. And I attributed that to you because I would not have been able. Like that's another thing also that you helped me out with, which is like identifying which lane is the win condition. It kind of isn't fully related. You were like, oh, there are these four rules to a gank, right? And I kind of applied these four rules to which lane is my winning lane, other than the obvious that they're winning, right? So I'd be like, okay, this lane has like high CC, this lane's tanky, okay, okay, if these guys get fed, I'll win the game. And I started like applying that to my games and getting my freaking like, for example, top laner Giga fed, and it's just a free win. It doesn't even matter if the rest of my lanes are losing; it's just a free win.
mhm.
I'm getting hella use out of these coaching sessions. I'm
Um,
just trying to save his life. I'm so worried about this guy.
yeah, I mean top lane doesn't matter. I need you to kill Kalen 5 times this game already. This guy's like every single time you went down here he dies, but this is only your second time going down here.
Yeah. Oh my god. I forgot to ping this guy.
Do you end up looking about here at all? Let me see. I'm not gonna skip forward so I can see real time. Yeah, but it still needs some work. Map awareness. Like Shaco ends up getting solo kill here, but anytime you see like a range champion's icon over melee champion, I'm just going to assume they're fighting to death. And here I see Kalen on top of Shaco, and I'm thinking, holy fuck, they're fighting. Maybe I need to like run over. He ends up solo killing him, but you have no idea they're even fighting. Like this is the first time right now you pan over, right?
Yeah.
Watch one more time. Do you even need a ult? Can you just start with Q? You're about to be in Q range in like 1 second now.
Yeah.
Because you're not really using this ult
Q
for damage or for the invis, no? This ult give you nothing. Like, I'd rather you QW, then he cages, and then you ult while he's caging, and then when the cage expires, then that's when your invis expires as well, right?
not just that, I'll get more ult
Damn it.
value because of the
Shurikens?
initial R, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. It worked out, but your ult just looked really weird there for me. Because if you ulted him, you instead of cast, you die, he just ulted gas. Like, if you ulted you right now, you're dead, you see? So,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
by holding your ult better, I think you can guarantee you won't die. But in that case, if he's better, you just die. You over this wall, I think.
I figured I didn't need to since R gives me speed boost,
Yeah, but
crazy
rather
speed
not rather
boost.
than alt, just E Q W he dies, right? Why use my ult on
Oh
this guy? I'd
yeah,
rather use
yeah,
my
yeah.
ult on Kalen or for the Otacon. Like let's say this guy dies no matter what, and now if I'm spamming Otacon, or now I have ult to chase it after this Kalen, right? Like why would you ever need ult for this guy? QW kills from this HP, does it not?
True, true.
So
That
E
is something
Q W.
I'm not really like
Don't
used to
just
with
buy
Talon.
Axiom Arc and be like, oh, I could spam ult because I Axiom Arc. This you buying this item is making your ults worse because you're thinking oh it's a lower CD, so you're being more careless with it. You're actually doing worse at ulting when you buy this item. If that's how you should view it. I'm not saying this item is bad, but it's obvious the second you complete Axiom Arc, you're just ulting instantly.
Yeah, that is something I'm really bad with the Talon, which is like not understanding when I can just kill someone without ult. It's
Hmm.
like even till now, I excessively use ult for sure.
Yeah, I mean, good to have something to focus on.
Yeah, this Yorick almost solo ended.
Probably need to go Grudge third this game because just a base stat, like even like
Go what?
Grudge third. Because even if you look at base stats, look at Vagar. You can't see he has 91 armor, just base stats because he's level 14. Um, so he has 91 armor. York probably has like 120 plus. Jax when he ults probably has like actually no York's probably like 140. Jax probably has like 120, and York and this guy already has 90. When you go like I assume you're going opportunity third or right?
Yeah,
When you go opportunity third, the way this works is you're gonna be doing more damage to Soraka and more damage to Caitlyn. You're gonna be doing less damage to Veigar, Jax, and York compared to Grudge. But at this point in the game, you're already overkilling Caitlyn and Soraka. You don't need to build towards. You don't need to cater towards killing them. You need to cater towards killing people you can't kill, right? Because that's not what you build turn.
I'm
You could go
not.
Edge of Night, you could go Opportunity, you could go Grudge. If Caitlyn and Soraka face checks you, they're getting one shot no matter what, right?
I'm not really fully. I'm really like ignorant when it comes to assassin items because Talon is basically the only assassin I've played a lot. I don't really know much about assassin items. And that's why I don't really know what they're like specialized for.
There's nothing really. There's only one thing to know about. lethality is for squishies, and pen armor penetration is for bruisers and tanks. This is a bruiser. This is a bruiser. Vagar is like a cheating champion because he goes resolve, and he's just and you're also just behind. Um, you go
Hmm.
lethality if you want to kill this guy and this guy. You go armor pen if you want to kill these three. That's now I ask you priority list. Who's more important to kill, these two or these two?
Definitely the first two.
So that means armor pen, which means the grudge. So just grudge. A really easy way to tell for your future games, so you actually have a way to quantify it, is anytime the people you want to kill have more than 80 armor, go grudge. When they have less than 80 armor, go lethality. Okay?
Right.
And in this case, Vagar has 91 armor, so that's why grudge is better.
How do you tell how much armor he has?
Click on him, see their
You just
stats.
left click, and then it'll pop up
Top
in the top
left.
left.
Yep. See, top left. You can see their CDR. You can see their movement speed. You can see their attack speed. You can see their magic resist. You can see their armor. You can see their AD.
It's probably a habit I should start building. I
Yeah,
never do that.
just click on them and you can see all their stats. In this case, he has 81 armor, top left. And don't forget this, like this guy has 112 armor. And don't forget when he presses ult,
Yeah,
he gets like 40.
that was probably another like pointless alt, huh?
Completely pointless. If you have Yomu's movement speed, you can E over this wall. You can walk this way and E over this wall. Completely wasted ult.
And then just double Q. Yeah.
Imagine if you ult for this Kaylin. I know. And you also again another example of bad map awareness. If you have look, Kaylin's really she's right above here. You can literally walk here and E over this wall. Q this Kaylin. See where she is? So you're just
Yeah, I
completely
see
not
her.
paying attention to the map. E over the wall. QW the Kaylin. Boom, she's dead. Your team's fighting to death right now. You have no idea. What's Vigor's HP? What's York's HP? What's Kalen's HP? Well, York was half HP. Like, if you look here earlier, York was actually about to run into you. In a second, look. York's below half. He's quarter. He's in this corridor tier. He's right here. You don't see him. Your QW kills him as well. He's like 35% HP ish.
Yeah, I'm too scared with Talon, man.
It's not
I'm
about
pretty
scared.
sure I'm looking
No,
at
no, no.
them.
It's not. No, it's not scared. Because if you looked over, it has nothing to do with talent. Stop saying the champion specific thing. It's not the champion. You can be playing Viego or Katarina or fucking Vayne or fucking Lee Sin or talent. Doesn't matter. You're not gathering
I'm not
information.
panning the camera.
You have to gather information, see what's their HP. If Yorick's half HP or full HP or 10%, this makes the world of difference. It has nothing to do with being scared. You just don't know the information. Right? If you panned
Yeah,
over and saw York was full HP, and then you decide not to fight, it makes sense. Then we could say if you're scared or not. Then we could
yeah,
argue, can you kill him? Can you not kill him? Is it a good fight? Blah blah blah. But you're not even. That's like step two. We're not even at step one yet, which is look at the info and then make a decision. You're just making a
yeah.
decision
I
before you
got
look
you.
over. I have no idea what you just flashed.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know either.
Yeah,
I don't know either. I don't know why I'm scared of that wall. I don't know why I'm scared. Like
you could
I
jump
it
over
does
it
not
too. By the
matter.
way, it's a wall.
Yeah. I figured that was my first game against the Yorick, and I figured out later in the game that I can just jump his wall, and I was like, oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, everyone in the game. Nivea W as well. Trundle E.
Yeah. Yeah, look here. This is here. This is the exact moment where I was like, well, I can just jump over. It doesn't even matter.
You definitely poke this guy with your W more. Like, what? No reason,
This
right?
guy,
Just
yeah.
walk up and just W. At
Yeah.
this point in the game, your W is like a 4 or 3 second cooldown, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. a waste of an ult again. I could have just double queued and he would die.
Yeah, QW, I agree.
I did this isn't as bad now where like I've played a lot more games with him now. So I know when to be like less scared of failure, you know? Like I'm
Mhm.
usually insta Ring because I'm afraid that they'll live or something or I won't insta one shot them and I'll die. But it's just the longer I play with him, the easier it becomes. I see that I didn't need to. All right, there's perfect.
See, this ult I don't mind. This all makes sense. You're four people hitting you. You're in double cages, getting movement speed and being invis there makes sense.
Yeah.
Jump over, Q, jump over again, W. Yeah, nice. Now you roll back up, go dragon, do dragon. Now play for Baron, get soul, do Baron. I assume you ace them once to win the game. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. They
well,
they basically just got steamrolled
mm,
the second I stopped